First Chronicles 12:32 quickly. It says, of the sons of Issachar who had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do, their chiefs were numbered how many? 200. And all their brethren were at their command. I'm sure you know this scripture. As I was praying there, the Lord dropped in my spirit that we're going to pray for ourselves as fathers. It says the sons of Issachar, if you read that whole chapter, it was a time of war. It was a time that there was a civil war and they wanted to make David king of a united Israel. And different tribes were sending men. Judah sent thousands of men. But Issachar sent only 200 leaders. And the Bible said they were men of understanding because they knew what Israel ought to do. So they only brought 200 people and all their brethren were under their command. The key word there was that they knew what Israel ought to do. They understood the times. They knew this was not a time of too many men, that for them all they needed were leaders. It means that as individuals, it's critical that you understand the time you're in or the season you are in. As a father, you father in different seasons. The way you father your child as a baby is different from the way you father your child as a teenager. It's different from the way you father your child as an adult. It's totally different. You need to understand the season of your fatherhood to father well. My father called me years ago. He said, "Fella, the way you treat your son must change. He's no more a boy. He's no more, you have to treat him like a man." It takes understanding to do that. So I want the fathers in the house, just as you're sitting down, pray for yourself and ask God to give you understanding to know how to father per season. Because the sons of Issachar understood that what Israel needed was that they didn't need too many soldiers. They had enough. They needed who? Leaders. So they brought who? Only 200. And scripture said all their brethren were under who? Their command. So pray for yourself as a father. I want you to pray that prayer, that God will grant you the wisdom to father in season.